Hello, Dean from Cartwright Coffee. I'm constantly getting asked what type of coffee machine we should have at home. So today we're going to do an overview on the Ninja Luxe Cafe. Okay, here are some of the standard tools I have or recommend for any coffee machine. So to start with, scales. This is basically so you can weigh your portafilter and then have an accurate idea of how much coffee is going into the portafilter for the specific coffee that you're using. Very important. The next one is a large knockout box. So this one I particularly like because you can remove the bar, you can clean it out, I even stick it in the dishwasher. It also has a rubber bottom, so when you're actually hitting the coffee out, it doesn't ricochet for your worktop. So these are great. If you drop it on the floor, it doesn't smash, so ideal. On this side, a thermometer, which is highly important to make sure you get your milk temperature correct. We use these thermometer strips which actually stick on the side of these steam jugs. As you can see on this one, put some water in here. You can see it's turned green. If it goes red, obviously you've burnt the milk, so you just start from scratch. So these are really good. If you're left or right-handed though, put the strip through the handle and then both sides can actually see or measure the temperature. Over here, this is my go-to tool, is a black flannel. This is for always wiping down the steam ones. It always needs to be slightly damp as well. And this way you don't burn your hands. You can reuse them and wash them in the washing machine. At home, usually when people see a machine like this, they're gonna find a certain location for it and they'll probably just push it in to an alcove. I think you've got to be careful that you'll need at least 50 centimeters. So you need a bit of clearance here to be able to fill the hopper with beans. And then either side, about 50 centimeters again, and that way you can remove the parts from the side, and also you've got a bit of movement for the steam jug, so 50 by 50 centimeters will fit nicely into a location in your kitchen. So some of the barista tools that actually come with the machine. So on this side we've got a funnel which fits on top of the portafilter. This allows you not to make lots of mess. You have a tamp which goes on the top and you press down when the coffee's in, then you tamp your coffee. It goes back in the side of the machine, and then you can remove this, wipe the surface, and then put the coffee into the machine like so. It even comes with a display of telling you when it's locked in place, which I really like. These machines are built so you can actually use any coffee on the market, but it's probably best just to use ours, which is, I'm not biased and there's none in particular, but this one works particularly well. So this coffee is a semi-dark roast. That's the reason why I feel it works particularly well. Medium roast coffees are okay in here, but if you go slightly darker, I think it produces a better extraction on this particular machine. I'm just going to run you through on how to make an espresso from this machine. So this is the portafilter on this side. So at the moment it's locked into position. It just comes over to the left and it releases from the machine. On this side, you've got a funnel which actually is housed in the side of the machine, so you can't lose it, which is really nice. That goes on the top, and then to actually dispense coffee, this goes into the machine. The machine will then know that the portafilter is in situ, and then you can grind off your shot. So that's ready. So this comes out, and there's your shot of coffee. So you can just level it out a little bit, just maybe tap it with your hand. And then on the side of the machine again, where the funnel was situated, you've got a hand tamp. So you just press down on your coffee and compress it. It's all compact now. And there's hardly any mess because you've got a funnel, which is really nice. And this goes back into the machine. So you just wipe the top like normal, goes into the machine. And you can grab a heated cup, place it underneath, and run off your shot of coffee. The milk side of the machine is very intuitive. On here you've got your steam wand. After you've produced some milk, you can purge the excess milk from inside the wand into the drip tray, so it's very clean. This is basically how you steam some milk. Milk jug on. It's preset at the moment for cappuccino, so just press this button. Similar to the coffee, it just gives you a timeline of when the milk's actually completed. And on the inside, there's a device that whisks the milk, similar to that of a vortex. So it's steaming and creating a vortex to spin the milk round, which is really good. The milk is actually really good microfoam for what it is. Yes, there's literally no effort in that, and it's produced a good cappuccino. You can also use pre-ground coffee. So in this, we've got our own pre-ground coffee. So we're just going to try that as well. Just locked in place. So at the moment, the machine is going through a cleaning cycle, which is also known as back flushing. There's a little tablet here in the portafilter, along with a blind blanking disc. And it's literally going through an automatic cleaning procedure at the moment, where you don't really have to do anything. To actually activate this though, you need to press clean, and then you need to press this button, and then it does a 6-minute cycle. You don't actually have to do anything, which is great. You could walk away, empty the dishwasher, come back, and it'd be done. Okay, this is my unbiased review on this Ninja machine. On the top here, you've got a hopper, which can actually hold 350 grams of beans, so that's quite large for the size of the machine. On the grind settings, this is an introduction machine, so it is quite limited in terms of the grind sizes, but it does produce a great coffee if you're stepping up from instant coffee or cafetiere. The screen is very easy to use. I mean, we've just taken this out of the box without reading the instructions, so it's been very easy to follow. We've pressed a few buttons, changed a couple of the settings, we've got it on its strongest setting, and we've been able to function the machine without any input from any training videos or any training manuals. On the milk side, I think that's pretty excellent for the size of the machine. You don't have to do anything. You just fill the jug up to here. It steams and heats the milk to a decent temperature, and it produces good microfoam. The cleaning side, it pretty much does it for you, so it's got an automatic purge. The drip tray, it's very easy to dismantle all of the parts, and it's very easy to clean and put back. I think if I was going to purchase one of these again, I'd go for the black one, because I'm starting to see a few scuff marks here from the stainless steel, but that's just my own preference. It's, like I said, very easy to clean on the screen, microfiber cloth. So a pro and a con, the machine does tend to clean itself quite frequently, and this can be shown by the drip tray filling up faster than normal. If you don't empty it, it will basically just leak out the front all over the floor. So this float gives you an indication of when the drip tray is full. So you can simply remove the drip tray and empty it. If I was going to rate it out of 10 stars, I'd probably give it a 6 stars. My reasons for giving it 6 stars is that I'm used to using commercial espresso machines where we can actually dial in the coffee to very fine increments. And on here, I can't pull that off, but it doesn't mean to say you can't produce a good coffee. In fact, if you're so used to pod machines at home, this would actually produce a great espresso coffee. If you enjoyed this video today, don't forget to like and subscribe. Shop our specialty coffee and more on the link below. Thanks for watching.